Get free fries and ice cream swirls, tips and tricks from Hungry Girl. 'Cause it's a hungry world.
I'm so hungry.
Hey everyone, it's Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl, here with Jamie and Mikey at Hungryland. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Howdy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm feeling good.
It's officially holiday season. The Christmas music has begun.
I'm very excited about today's episode. And I was thinking, are we chewing things on the way in? I'm like, oh my gosh, is everything going to be good or bad? It's like our best foods of the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
What could be better than this?
Yeah. Well,
So like, am I going to have to rate things?
well, I mean, if you wanted to, but I feel like it's like validation. Like, were you right the first time?
Okay.
True, because sometimes we do change our minds.
True. The rating also could be like 10 to 13
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, wait, I like that idea. 10 to 15.
Okay.
Oh, there you
10 to
go.
15.
Okay.
Whoa. That we are
10 to
upping
20?
mistakes.
Should we do 10 to 20 so it's an even distribution?
I
of-
don't know.
All right, 10 to 15
I
it
don't
is.
know.
10 to 15
I don't like
it
this
is.
weighted rating
Sorry.
system.
Very dramatic.
Very.
I should note that there is one item. So all these were number 10s. Like all these got 10s by you. One of them is an 11. But
Oh.
I wonder if you'll remember which one it is.
I don't know.
Guess
So
we'll-
today we're going to find out. So we're chewing the best food finds of the year from the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. So everything that we have selected here got a 10.
Yeah.
All right. Very excited.
Yeah. I can't wait.
What's up first?
Breaking choose.
All right, Kraft Mac and Cheese is getting into the plant-based game. They just announced plant-based mac and cheese. It's going to be available in original and white cheddar flavors. The Kraft, quote-unquote, not mac and cheese, will begin rolling out on shelves nationwide now through early 2024. So I'm hoping we can get some before our first haul, which will be in early January.
Wow, it says mac and cheese, not cheese.
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah.
But that's actually a good thing. So I wonder if it's going to be like the powder that you add like some kind of a non-dairy milk to or something of that nature. Good
I
idea.
feel like it'll be similar to, remember Goodles or Goodles that we couldn't figure out how it's pronounced? Same concept.
Yeah,
I love those.
Yeah.
that makes sense. Cool.
Is it Goodles or Goodles?
I think it's Goodles.
Goodles?
I think it's Goodles.
That's the point. It's a
Yeah.
bad name. It looks good, but you
I
can't
think
pronounce
it's a
it.
good name.
I think it's Goodles.
Anyway, this kind of makes sense? Good segue here. How do we all feel about the McDonald's character Grimace?
Oh my God, I'm in love with him.
Oh, you love Grimace. Good. Mickey D's just released a Grimace ugly sweater. Yeah, it's a Christmas ugly sweater. The sweater is available online from the McDonald's merch site. It's goldenarchesunlimited.com. And it's only $65, which I feel like is a pretty good deal for a sweater.
OMG.
Yeah, have you
Is
seen
it
it?
really? I want it. I see it. I'm definitely getting that. I love him.
Yeah.
Nothing would make me happier than you getting that sweater in time for us to put a picture up on the Foodcast page.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's order the sweater because that is my sweater.
Yeah. They also have Grimace socks, and I think there might be a Grimace shirt.
I love Grimace. I want to actually give a shout out and tell a little backstory. A lot of people don't realize this, but those McDonaldland characters are really based, and not even loosely, on the world of HR Puff and stuff. Oh, and there was a big lawsuit. So Sid and Marty,
Really?
yeah, it's like a very famous lawsuit that people study, the law students study in school. But apparently Sid and Marty Krofft went in and pitched McDonald's, and they said no, thank you. And then shortly thereafter came out with the McDonaldland characters that looked a lot like Puff and stuff. So Grimace actually is a little bit like Puff and stuff, even though Mayor McCheese is actually like Puff and stuff.
Yeah.
And HR Puff and stuff was mayor. Anyway, the Crofts won, and rest in peace, Marty Krofft, who recently passed. I know way too much about this stuff.
Yeah.
You're an
No,
encyclopedia.
I love that, though. And something I never knew. That's amazing. And that's all I've got.
Good ones. Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
Okay, well, before we jump in, I think we need to talk a little about our podcast poll.
Yes.
Because we want to know from you what you like about the podcast, what you love about the podcast, and what you'd like to hear more. So, Jamie, take it away.
Yeah, if you guys go to hungry-girl.com/foodcast and go to this episode, you will see a poll that is going to ask you all the right questions. What do you like more, Trader Joe's or Walmart? Do you want more diet advice? Do you like when we do myth-busting episodes? Let us know what you like because we will tailor our content to you, the loyal fans.
Yes,
Because we love you.
we do.
Heart emoji, heart emoji.
All right, let's get ready to jump on in. We are starting today with a pizza. It's a Trader Joe's vegetarian meatless cheeseburger pizza. I remember this well.
Woot woot.
Yeah, this one made it into rotation. So I always keep vegetarian and vegan pizzas in my freezer for when Lauren comes to visit.
Mike, we can
And
share
this
one.
one is in rotation.
Well, so this brings up a good question for me. The whole pizza is like 1,000 calories, which is fine. It's not a personal size pizza.
Right.
But
for you.
yeah, well, I mean, maybe it could be. I want to know how much of that pizza you eat at once. Like, is one portion satisfying for you?
I honestly have never eaten this as a meal. Mm-hmm. I'll only have a piece of it if I make it for Lauren, or no, I would want to eat. Is it supposed to be half?
A third.
I would eat half with a salad. So
meal.
how many calories?
So that would be 500 calories and 23 grams of fat.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's high. I'm having another bite.
Do you
Nice one,
think?
Mike.
I feel like fat is less important than it used to be. I feel like I used to pay attention more to fat counts, and now I feel like I just kind of pay attention to calories.
Yeah, same with me. And that's probably because that's what the news tells
Yeah.
us to do. And it is, at the end of the day, you need fat, and a lot of fat is good fat. And rather than obsess over it, I do pay more attention to
Yeah.
overall calories, because also fat grams are calories.
Right.
And a lot of people don't realize there's a correlation there, but there is. So
Yeah. So 1/3 of the pizza, which I do think is actually a pretty satisfying portion, 340 calories, 15 grams of fat, and that is 11 Weight Watcher points, 14 grams of protein also.
okay, I'll take it.
You know what I love? Those meatless bits. It's real cheese, right? So it's not vegan, but those meatless crumbles are so soft and meaty and perfect.
Right. And it really does taste like a fast food burger with
Yeah.
the pickles and the sauce and the whatever.
Yeah.
It's just totally working,
And
honestly.
the dough is awesome, by the way. Trader Joe's dough is the best.
I agree.
Of, like frozen kind.
Trader
Love.
Joe's. Should they rename it?
Great. Next up, we have a Trader Joe's adjacent, which is an Aldi item. Park Street Deli, white wine, pepper sauce chicken. This was something we tried recently. It was like a charbroiled, boneless, skinless chicken thighs in a white wine pepper sauce with mushrooms. I remember this being surprisingly incredible. So I'm very excited about
Sorry.
retrying this. I love this. I'm very into the chicken thighs
Yeah.
these days. Like thighs, I mean, they're very trendy.
Yeah.
Very trendy. I took a whole thigh.
Never underestimate a good thigh.
What? And does this come? This comes in the fridge section?
Yeah.
Fridge. Okay. You know what makes this good? I think it has sugar in it. It's got to have a lot of sugar. It's really sweet.
6 grams total sugar, 5 grams added, which is not crazy. I mean, I guess for a savory item, it is more than you might expect, but
It's ridiculously
Yeah.
delicious.
And it is a brown sugar on the package
Yeah.
here.
it's super yum.
That's spectacular.
Yeah. I feel like every element of it works. The sauce, fantastic. The tenderness of the chicken thighs, fantastic. The yumminess of the sauce,
Perfection.
the mushrooms.
The mushrooms.
But not, and there's white wine, but you can't get drunk if you eat it.
Well, let's find out.
I could just drink the liquid. There's a lot of liquid there.
Then you might be tipsy. Good job. Did you do the stats?
Yeah. So again, this is an Aldi exclusive. 5 ounces of it, which is 1/3 of the package. 180 calories, 8 grams of fat, 940 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams of protein, and 7 Weight Watcher points. This is this is so worth it. Add it to your list.
And serve it over cauliflower rice.
Or veggie noodles. I feel like this would be great with palmini.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's got the same sort of tart yumminess.
It's delicious. Okay, third up today, Real Good Foods Company lasagna bowl. Now, is this the lasagna that's made with layers of chicken?
Yep.
Right, it's not real lasagna. It's like thin layers of chicken pretending to be parading around as chicken, as lasagna.
Wait, I don't think we ever made this over. We were supposed to.
This was in the
You're right.
very first episode of the year. This item.
It was?
Yeah.
And now it's in the last episode of the year.
Well, that's
Mike
how-
is having trouble
I'm
with that
really
one.
not in good shape here. That's how good
okay.
it was, though, that we remembered how great it was and we brought it back.
Oh, it was so good that I bought a lot of it and I have a lot of it in my freezer. Why am I so in love with this? You know what it is? The chicken It actually tastes like chicken. It's good chicken, and the sauce is amazing. It's the right amount of cheese.
Is it more like a deli slice of chicken or like a thinly pounded chicken cutlet?
Thinly pounded chicken cutlet. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste fake. It's like someone really pounded that chicken
Yeah.
for like a long time.
I want that job. How can I be chicken pound? That's a
You want to be the chicken pounder, don't you?
Put some good rock music behind it and pound to the beat.
Get your aggression out.
Yeah, and that whole thing, I mean, the stats are great.
Phenomenal. The whole bowl, I mean, which is, you would be so satisfied. You would not even need a side dish. I think that's a really nice size bowl. 260 calories, 14 grams of fat, 910 milligrams of sodium, 25 grams of protein, 8 Weight Watcher points. So that was Real Good Food. That was Real Good Foods Real Good Foods Company lasagna bowl. It is nationwide at select Target, Ralph's, ShopRite, Stater Bros Market, and more.
I got it at the more. I got it at Pavilions.
Oh, you got it at the
You got it
more.
at the more.
Yeah.
I got it at the Ralph's.
We should open the N More store.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Stater Brothers here, do we?
We do in like San Bernardino area.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think also Orange County, like where my parents
Yeah.
used to live.
You're right. Yeah.
all right. Next, we have Milton's Craft Bakers, one of my favorite brands around. These are gluten-free baked crackers. It's a shelf-stable bag of crackers. Comes in 3 flavors: multigrain, yay; everything, yay; and crispy sea salt. I think they also make a salt and vinegar version too.
Do you want to try all 3?
Nah, I mean,
Why don't we each try a different one because we know we love them all.
Which one do you want?
I'll try multigrain.
This was the sleeper hit of that episode because at first you're like, it's a gluten-free cracker. But then,
Well, I'll tell you. So these came in maybe a few weeks ago. They sent some new ones, and I took a bag home, and I ended up eating the whole bag in like within
wow.
3 days. It was the best thing ever. They're amazing.
Oh, God.
oh,
They're like the new wheat thins.
yeah, they're so crispy. So crispy.
They're a tiny bit sweet. These are my favorite. These are my favorite crackers.
I love them.
It almost reminds me if you took like lavash and made crackers out of it. Like it's got that sort of like
yeah.
just, it's like light but crispy.
And then it has that addictive flavor where you want to eat the whole bag. Unfortunately, but fortunately.
Which is what I'm doing right now.
Good,
But
good for you.
honestly, and I know you like to play this game, what would happen if you ate the whole bag?
Oh, I played that game when I did eat the whole bag.
Let's see, 130 times a very specific 4.3 servings. 559. Done. Deal.
Right. It's not the end of the world. I
No.
literally had it. I had like probably 2.5 servings one time, and I was like, oh, that's really a big part of my meal, which was fine.
Yeah. But it's also 14 crackers, which is a really nice serving size. These aren't tiny. They're like nice size, like potato chips, sort of a little smaller. 130 calories, 4 grams of fat, 2 grams of protein, 4 to 5 Weight Watcher points. And these are at supermarkets and natural food stores nationwide. It's Milton's Craft Bakers gluten-free baked crackers.
I love Milton,
Yeah.
and I love his frozen pizza as well, and everything else about Milton.
Yep.
I don't know who that man is, but I'm in love.
And they have bread that's really good too.
Yes. Great. Okay, next we have Grillo's Fresh Pickle de Gallo. I love this. This product is so cool. It's pickle de gallo. So it's like pico de gallo, only it's pickle based. So it's got the usual pico de gallo stuff, but mostly pickles and onions, little, I don't know, other things.
The only complaint I have about Grillo, and this is the same issue with their big bucket of pickles too. They fill it to the top, so the juice gets everywhere when you
Yeah.
open it up.
Yeah, they should give you a little straw so you could poke
Yeah.
through and drink some of the pickle juice.
Totally.
Before. Yeah, that would.
Siphon it
I
out.
really should be on their marketing team. I don't know how they're existing without me.
This is a ridiculously amazing product. Now,
fun.
I know it comes in like mild and spicy. What do we have today?
We have
Hopefully mild.
Mild, yeah. We actually tried the hot when we had it it was in a Costco haul, and we tried the hot and we liked it. So I'm sure we're gonna like the mild too.
So, Jamie, what is this? It's red peppers, pickles. Like, what is it exactly?
Let me take a peek.
It's so good. It's the
So,
best.
oh no, not on my computer. See? Overfilled.
Yeah. Case in point.
But then again, my computer's
Let's
going to
sue.
smell really good. Pickle scented candle? Interesting. Okay, so this has, it's so simple. Cucumbers, brine, which is going to be white vinegar and salt and water, yellow onion, red bell pepper, and garlic. I mean, this is you will find this in the refrigerator. a fresh product.
And
This is a product that needs, like, we need to shout this from the rooftop.
Yeah.
And quick note, when you're looking for it, I went to the pickle department to find it, where you can find the Grillo's pickles. This was in the salsa department.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how they're positioning it.
Yeah.
Okay, if this were like our cookbooks, when you're in the salsa department, it would say, check the pickle department for this.
Yeah.
And when you're in the other department, check the salsa department for that.
And I'm sure Mr. Grillo would love nothing more than to get the supermarkets to do that. But I imagine it's a tall ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, a tall. I thought you said something else, but the truth is, you would have to. He could pay slotting fees for both. Not that I would recommend that if I were on the marketing team,
Yeah.
which I'm not.
Yeah.
Call us. Okay, so this is Grillo's Fresh Pickle de Gallo. It's in the fridge section. 2 tablespoons, a mere 5 calories, no fat, 0 Weight Watcher points. It is available at select Costco's and other select retailers, Wegmans, Bristol Farms, Kroger. We got to get this thing more widely distributed.
And I got it at Whole Foods, so I have to imagine.
Oh, other
Yeah.
and other fine
Yeah,
supermarkets.
so.
Good. Yeah, we do. We have to. You're right.
Oh, wait, on the conversation of cucumber, because that's what pickles are, Mike has been making every night he's making his own Sunomono salad.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
That's
He
adorable.
does
So
thinly
good.
sliced cucumber, rice wine vinegar, and a little soy sauce.
Soy sauce. A lot of soy sauce.
A lot of soy
More
sauce.
soy sauce than vinegar. Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah, it's great.
And while we're on the subject of cucumber, I was at someone's house the other day and their dog came in with like a cucumber and they're like, oh, you got a pickle from outside, a pickle from the pickle tree. And I was confused and I was like, it's a cucumber, right? It's not like you're growing brined pickles.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah.
That's funny. We used to grow cucumbers in our old house.
Oh, yeah, they were good.
I grew a big one time. They just keep growing if you don't cut them. So,
Really?
Yeah.
I want to know how big the world's biggest pickle is. Look that up. In the meantime, next item up for chewing, Thin Addictives Pistachio Pomegranate Almond Thin Cookies, lightly sweet and crunchy. So it's like a little thin biscotti.
Wait, I just had a memory. I think it is the old packaging. I feel like the delightful people at Thin Addictives, we had talked to them and they were like, oh, that's the old packaging. They have shiny new packaging. We'll see if we can find it.
And by the way, Thin Addictives, it's really Noni's. It's
yeah.
Noni's.
Grandma.
Noni's is the brand. Noni, it's grandpa, right? No, not it's grandma.
Yes, you're correct.
Grandpa's cookies.
That grandpa knows what he is doing.
They're delish.
Yep.
I feel like
Nice,
they have nailed that niche. Crispy biscotti, no one does it like them.
I agree. It's nice, solid, not too sweet, great with coffee.
Yep.
Perfect.
This is an unexpectedly delicious food combination, pistachio and pomegranate. Like imagine if we made like a slaw that was studded with pistachios and pomegranate. Ooh. When is pomegranate season? Is it now? I feel like it is.
We have a pomegranate tree, don't we?
Hang on.
We should go look and see.
Wait,
do,
let's see.
yeah. Do we have any
see.
palms
I
on
think
it?
so. I think we just pruned our trees.
Oh, it's ending. End of
Yeah.
September through November.
Well, what happened to our pomegranates?
Yeah, maybe we didn't get any this year.
Somebody stole them.
Yeah.
1 pack of those. I love that it's portion controlled. 100 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of protein, 4 Weight Watcher points. It's Thin Addictives Pistachio Pomegranate Almond Thin Cookies. It's at limited Costco's. It is on Amazon. And I feel like you can find other flavors of this product more widely distributed. So I know that's what it says here, but I feel like they might be in the and more stores.
True, and they're all good. Like they're all great.
Yep.
Next up, we have Benton's Wholesome and Crunchy Cookie Thins. Yet another cookie. I remember these. This was fairly recent. They're like chocolate chip cookie thins. I remember these. Were these an Aldi thing?
Yeah, this was an Aldi
these
haul
are
like a
really
month ago. Yeah.
Right. And I'm not even a chocolate chip cookie person.
I feel like this was another unassuming, like, oh, it's a chocolate chip cookie. How great could it? Oh my goodness.
Packed with flavor. So much. Like the chocolate, it just permeates every little bite. If you like chocolate and you like chocolate chip cookies, especially if you're a crispy cookie fan, these
good.
are out of this world amazing.
Love it.
And really, I mean, the nutritional stats are so reasonable. 6 cookies, 130 calories, 6 grams of fat, 7 Weight Watcher points. Maybe not for the points counters, but for the calorie counters, check.
Exactly. You said it perfectly. Only at Aldi?
Only at
at Aldi.
Aldi. It's Benton's Wholesome and Crunchy Cookie Thins. We
Yeah.
tried the chocolate chip, but I bet there's some other flavors.
Benton is one of the kids, I think.
Really?
No, I don't know.
You said it so convincingly. I'm like, that's a cool name. I want to name a dog that. Okay, next up we have Realzy peanut butter dates. Realzy. So these are just little peanut butter stuffed dates, which is pretty trendy. A lot of people are doing this now, but I think they did it better than mostly everybody, if I remember.
And if I
correctly.
recall, was this on the super secret haul after you went to that
Oh, it might have
trade
been.
show?
I wonder who the first person to stuff a date with peanut butter is. You ever think about that sometimes?
Yes, I always think about like, who did this first?
Right.
Someone very smart.
Like, you know when people say totes for totally? I'm pretty sure that came from the movie I Love You, Man. I feel like he was the first person. Totes
Probably.
my boats.
But this is the greatest thing I've ever had in my life. I think I said it last time too.
All right. So these Realzy peanut butter dates, they're incredible. And what I like about them, they taste like they were just stuffed in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Sometimes the dates are a little too dry. These are perfectly moist. It's the right amount of peanut butter. It's perfection.
Yep.
So everyone else, try harder.
3 of these dates, oh my goodness, 180 calories, 4 grams of fat, 4 grams of protein, 5 Weight Watcher points. I mean, even one of those is like a nice little like pop it in your mouth treat.
One is plenty because they're sweet. They're powerful.
And do they come in little like tinier packages? Are they 3 to a
They're
package?
little pouches. I think they're 3.
Yeah, I got these on Amazon and they came like that. Like we have a bunch of pouches. And I believe on their website too, it comes in like 36 pouches or something. It's a lot.
Wow. So
Yeah.
where do we get these?
These are available at, let's see, kind of limited. Fresh Time, Central Market, Foxtrot, Juice Press. But here's what you need to know. Also sold online. So eatrealzy.com.
Yeah. And Amazon. I got them on Amazon. But you have to buy a lot.
I don't know why that scared me. I didn't see Xander come in and all of a sudden I saw movement over here. It's like the Realzy is coming to get us.
What is the Foxtrot? I mean, I know it's a dance, but like, what is there really a store?
I guess.
Foxtrot?
Must be.
Either that or the social media manager over at Realzy is just having some fun with us.
Maybe. Is this the final thing?
It's the ultimate.
Oh, and here's the last item of the day. This is a Talenti mini gelato bar in vanilla caramel. I remember these well.
Yes.
It's just a mini gelato bar, but I remember it like blowing my mind.
These were so popular. I know how I can rate popularity by my mom. These were so popular. My mom listened to the episode and was like, "Where do I get them? I gotta get them." Like she like got them and then she like gets them every time she goes to Target. This is where we got them as Target. And,
We passed the Mama Shelley test.
yeah.
It tastes like creme brulee.
Yeah.
Like if you like creme brulee, and it has good stats too. Like, so how much? It's so creamy, caramelly, perfectly sized, adorable.
Yeah.
It doesn't overdo it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
These are 80 calories, 4 grams of fat, 7 grams of total sugar, 4 Weight Watcher points.
I love the way it says 3 bars as a serving. Like, who's going to sit and eat 3 of these? You look like, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
I would love for Talenti to do this with the non-dairy because they make a non-dairy gelato. So I'd love them to do this with the non-dairy. That'd be awesome.
Ooh, good idea. They probably will.
Yeah.
Everything plant-based is so in.
These are at retailers nationwide. It is Talenti's mini gelato bars. We tried the vanilla caramel. And I think they also have like a fruit pop
There's like
version.
a mango that we love.
We loved that. Sorbetto.
So, yes. So good. All of these were amazing. And I know we had a bunch of 10s. We had to narrow down the 10s.
Yeah.
So,
We had 27.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think we did a nice selection, a good mix.
Yeah.
And we did rule out some of there's a lot of limited time finds. So you guys, if you're not subscribed to the podcast, you really need to be, because you got to stay on top of this stuff. Sometimes it's limited edition. You got to snap it up before it's gone.
Yeah.
So true.
Especially those Trader Joe's Italian. There was a lasagna. It was like butternut squash lasagna. Was that what it was?
Oh yeah, that's super
was
seasonal.
Really,
That was so good. Can you guess which one you rated at 11?
Oh, wow. Which one did I rate an 11? Well, it might have been the chicken or the Milton's crackers. Nope. It might have been the, I'm thinking maybe it was the
I want to guess
Grillo's
too after
pickles or the lasagna.
No.
Oh, then for sure it was the peanut butter dates.
Yep.
this. Oh, there we go.
That was it.
Oh,
The real
boy.
Z. Yep.
Okay.
Let's see
They're
if they stand up. We're going to go back and rate. And remember, 10 to 13?
10 to 13. Okay, that'll be fair.
Starting things off, we had Trader Joe's vegetarian meatless cheeseburger pizza.
That still gets a solid 10.
All right.
Solid 10.
I'm going to take another slice right now.
I'm going to finish what's on my plate.
Moving on to Park Street Deli. This is an Aldi exclusive. Their white wine pepper sauce chicken in the fridge section.
That's a 12. It's so good.
It really is.
That
It
chicken
really
thigh.
is. Have you ever made chicken thigh? Like, I never think to buy chicken thighs at the store.
Yeah. I mean, well, we have a lot of chicken thigh recipes, so we make them here. But also, I've made them at home. Like some of them, they're amazing. Yeah, they're. I used to only buy chicken breasts, but now I prefer chicken thighs.
All right. To be discussed, Mikey.
Okay.
Next up, we had Real Good Foods Company Lasagna Bowl. This is the fancy one with the chicken in it.
That is being elevated to an 11.
All right.
I
all
love it.
right.
Yeah.
That's in the freezer, by the way.
Yep.
Next up, we love these Milton's Crafts Bakers gluten-free baked crackers.
12.
Beauty. How about Grillo's Fresh Pickle to Gallo? We tried the mild version of this pickle-based salsa found in the fridge section.
All right, they're going from a 10 to a 13.
Wow.
It's just such a. I would put that on everything. Everything. Burgers, salads, you name it.
Yeah, I put them, I'm not joking, I put them obviously on hot dogs, but I did put them in tacos.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
we have, I think, a recipe for like cheeseburger tacos.
Oh, wow.
How good would that be?
The best.
I mean, basically anywhere you would put like chopped pickles.
Yeah.
right. So we put, oh my gosh, like ground beef or even ground
Crumbles,
meatless crumbles with that and
Yeah.
Shredded lettuce,
cheese.
Yeah.
And I do a little bit of ketchup.
Do you know what?
sour cream.
Do you know what it is? It's basically relish with all that goopy, nasty stuff.
Right. Well, relish is kind of gross.
Yeah.
This is like a modern, smart relish.
Yeah.
Yep, less sugary.
Yeah.
Yeah, relish. It's funny. I will deal with relish when I have to.
Yeah.
Sounds like a naughty child of yours. I will deal with you later, relish.
It is.
Next up, Thin Addictives pistachio pomegranate almond thinned cookies.
Still a 10.
All
Nice.
right. These are made with real fruit, by the way. Next, we tried Benton's wholesome and crunchy cookie thins. This was the chocolate chip variety.
12.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh, wow. The original 11 did it rise in popularity. It's the Real Z peanut butter dates.
Those are a 13.
Wow.
They did. They
Wow,
are
wow, wow.
consistent.
Last on the list, tell us, Lisa, Talenti mini gelato bars and vanilla caramel. How'd they do?
Bumping it up to an 11.
Wow.
Wait, isn't that a quote? Let's pump it up to 11.
I don't know.
Come on. Oh, Mike, you should know
you mean
this one.
Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap.
No, yeah, it's the guitar amp goes up
Yeah.
to 11.
Let's pump
Yeah.
it up to 11. Or
I never heard of that.
I don't
but
know
I
if he
did
says
see
pump it up, but yeah.
So let's something it up.
Yeah.
Turn it up. Let's turn
it
it up to 11.
Yeah.
Spinal Tap.
Yeah, they part 2, they just started working on it.
Really?
Yeah, finally, like
Are those
35 years
people
later.
Still around?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael McKean's still around, Harry Shearer, and Christopher Guest.
Michael McKean is married to Hope on Virgin River.
Really?
Did you know that?
I love Virgin River. Is it
I
coming
know.
back
It's coming
soon?
back for 2 episodes, 2
Yeah.
Christmas episodes right now. So by the time people hear this, they will see.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't
but
realize that was, wow.
Lenny from Lenny and Squiggy
Yeah.
is married to Hope.
Yeah.
I would bet that there is a very strong overlap between Virgin River fans and Hungry Girl fans. Don't you think?
You're right. Has to be.
Well, my mom likes both, so
And Dateline.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm chewing. I'm just eating part of the chicken's thigh.
That's what I'm
Don't
having the
mind me.
lasagna.
Is this our last episode of the year?
Probably. It's been such a good, fun, nice year. Thank you. And we have to thank the listeners, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because without them,
We're nothing.
Nobody's.
we're just people. It's just Dana listening to our podcast.
Yeah. Here's what we need to do. We have put together a lovely podcast poll for you wonderful people because we want to know what you want most. This is for you guys. So it will ask you, what do you like better, Trader Joe's or Walmart? Do you want more diet advice? Do you like the episodes that myth bust? So, Mikey, let's put that at the top of this Foodcast page.
Got it.
Wow. All right. Well, 2023 was great.
Yeah.
Excited about 2024.
It's going to be great.
I have an idea. It is holiday season. It is our last podcast of the year. Let's pick one person and give them like a really nice Hungry Girl
Oh.
swag bag.
We can do that.
Amazing. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And the dish towels that we just located.
Yes.
On
Text
for a while.
I'm going to make it specific this time. Text the words "pick me" to 805-380-8075. So text pick me 805-380-8075.
And I know it'll be at random, but if you want to add some other nice things, maybe it'll help.
Yeah.
You never know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We will see you next year. I'm Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.